Hello everybody, welcome back to Minecraft on the Block. This is the Taggart Season 2, and it has been a long time since I've done one of these, so I had my wisdom teeth out. This is actually the first video I've recorded since having them out. I recorded a video the night before, and I've posted a couple since that I had recorded the previous week in the Adventures in Yogbox series and Spellbound Caves and some other stuff, but this is my first Taggart's video that's been posted since then, and I actually played a little bit. I didn't do hardly anything. I mean, I literally didn't do anything. I laid on the couch. It was miserable. But the last couple of days I had a little bit of time to play, and so I did. And it's a little choppy once again. My frame rate issues are haunting me only when I do videos, apparently. Anyway, we'll see how this works. But so I did do quite a bit of building, and I want to show you guys what I've been up to and kind of refresh. But I'm starting here because this is where we're going to end. Today we're going to do some Computercraft. I don't even know if that's what it's called, but we're going to do computers. And so this is going to be where we do the computer room. I have some ideas for up here, and I want to just kind of share them with you a little bit. I'm not going to do a lot of this work. I'll probably do it offline, but let me just show you. So I was going to get some panels. Let me see if I can do this quickly enough to make this make sense. So my thought was that I'm going to take these panels. I'm running out of places to put things. There we go. And I'm going to do something like a lattice, like a kind of a random lattice type thing. Let's see. Whoops, that's not what I wanted. And then I'm going to design some desks and stuff. But I didn't want to wait till I had all of that like thought out and everything before I came around to talk to you. So I'd do something like. Let's see. Yeah, like this. It'll just be kind of a lattice work, so that when you look at it from the ground, it would be kind of just a random lattice type thing, and I might like go in and then up and then back out and over and whatever, just kind of like just a cool looking, well, I think it'll be cool looking. We'll see. I'm not sure about it, but so anyway, let's see if I can even just get. Man, it's really hard to place the verticals. I don't really know the trick yet. I think you have to hit like the corner. Let's see, that one. That one. Let's see. This is funny because I hope you're enjoying what they're like that. So anyway, it'll be something like that, and it'll just kind of lattice all the way around. But the reason I want to do that is because you'll notice that I have half blocks. Well, maybe you didn't notice. So I have half blocks. This is a full block edge, and these are half blocks. And the reason I did that is because it is my belief that creatures cannot spawn on half blocks. And so what I want to do is I want to leave this dark up here. It'll have this cage around it, this basically lattice work cage around it of some sort. I don't know exactly what it's going to look like. And then it will be off, and there will be a light switch down there. And so I don't know if the computers have lights and monitors have lights. I think that would be really cool if they did. But anyway, this would be kind of like a dark computer room, and then you can hit the light switch and we'll light it up from the floor. But anyway, so that's the plan. So let me show you kind of what I've been doing. I have a lot to actually show. Great, it's raining. Oh, I wonder if. Oh, the sound's on. It's just really quiet, which is good. Okay. So I've done a lot of work here. I'm not sure exactly the last time you guys saw. I'm pretty sure this wasn't here. I'm pretty sure this whole thing wasn't even finished, this part. So since I'm in here, I'm just going to kind of show you around the inside, and then we'll move on. So down here is going to be laboratory stuff. Up there is going to be the computer room, obviously. There will be, and I kind of think that lattice will kind of look cool around there. And then I don't know. There might be another platform on this side, or I just haven't really decided yet. I don't know exactly what I'm going to do, but I'm working on the concept. And there'll probably just be a stairway that goes up and then over, right? And so this will be just kind of my laboratory, computer lab, mad scientist room, and there'll be just cool stuff all over. Probably have Thaumcraft lab in here, I don't know. I just wanted a big, giant, cavernous room. It's so cavernous that when those torches weren't there, it was just pitch black. You couldn't even see the ceiling. In fact, you couldn't even see some of the scaffolding in the middle. So anyway, and then this is just kind of an exit way and I was thinking actually I might put a little door right there and over here with kind of a big exit. And then I wish it was nice and sunny for you, but this is the railing. I really like the way this turned out, the glass railing with the the top. So this is just glass glass cover panels, like panel covers, I think is what it's called, right? I can't remember. Glass covers, and these are obsidian basalt, cover panel strips all the way around. So I really dig that look. And then you can see that I did quite a bit of work up there. It's actually really difficult from here because there's even more on top of that to see. We're gonna have to go over there. It's kind of short and squatty. I actually went to the very top of the world as far as the current top of the world. This is obviously not Minecraft 1.2 or anything beyond that would have a greater distance, but I mean a greater height. But I think it's coming. Somebody said that was coming in Technic back before too long, so I don't know if that's the case or not. But anyway, yeah, so that's, we may rectify the situation. I think the building looks cool. It's just not as kind of tall as I thought it was going to be. Anyway, while we're here, you'll see that. I'll explain a little bit more. I did a lot of work over there, and that's really cool. I'm digging that a lot. So let's go up. I'm not exactly sure. I'm pretty sure it's going to be an elevator because, as I mentioned, there's the elevator controller is back. Oh, no, really? There we go. The elevator controller is back. So, along with the airship controllers and all those things. So I'm going to be making an airship really soon. I've been super excited. I've been kind of wanting to do that, but I've been putting off building for so long. I just needed to kind of get back to it. So I put the main kind of stair thing around, but I don't have the stairs going all the way around, so I have a lot of work to do there. I'll do that offline, but let's go up real quick. And take a look. So this is just another mezzanine level, as usual, between my floors so that I can use it for lighting and whatnot. And then this is going to be the first level. I believe I'm going to call this the office level. This will be the office. And I'm really happy with this as well. So I just kind of did this pattern. Yeah, so it's basically just a square room with kind of angled sides, and then this glass pattern that I did all the way around, and then I did some actual, and it's got this railing up here, right? So there's 4 balconies. You can go through to each one. So these balconies just look out over our massive complex, which doesn't have a lot in it right now, but we're getting there. So anyway, that's the idea there. And then take you up here real quick. And yeah, you can just kind of see the pattern that I laid down. So I did that all the way around, and then this obviously is just kind of the same pattern that we've done before, except for I just did a little variation on it with the corner pillars and stuff like that, which I think is cool. And then I'm probably going to do a spiral staircase in the middle. The elevator will probably stop at the office level. There'll probably be like a glass enclosed room for the elevator. I don't even know how I'm going to make the elevator work and look cool, but I'm going to work on it. And then there'll be, like I said, a glass enclosed area here. And probably a spiral staircase, either a spiral staircase or some sort of like little fancy staircase that like climbs up one of these pillars, or all of them maybe. I don't know, I haven't decided yet. So I'm going to work on that, because then above there is the apartment area, which I'll take you to. Whoops. Which is this. So this will be, I just haven't got to it yet, but this is going to be just enclosed in glass. This will not be a fancy room. It will just be this square room enclosed in glass. With the stairs coming up wherever they do, and then there will be a stairway that kind of slowly wraps its way around and up to that level, which I also don't know if this is as wide as this is going to be. I might go in one more here, but I'm probably going to go out a few, like maybe go out 2 more black blocks here, because I just want this to be railing around here, and then this would be like this will be the actual apartment area. Down there will be like living quarters, kitchen and whatnot, just kind of a fancy modern open air apartment type feel. And then up here would be like a bedroom, and I'll have it walled off with my kind of normal, how I do the screening type stuff. And anyway, so that's one of the things. Oh, and then down below, the reason I don't want to put a spiral staircase right up the middle is I'm going to put a big chandelier. I thought actually about hanging a giant chandelier in here from there down, which I still might do, but it would just destroy the view around. So, and I'm really excited about having this. Of course, you could always just come out to the balcony and go around. So anyway, you can see that we're doing pretty good. So that over there is the new kind of stable barn, beekeeping, tack area, and I'll go show you that real quick. I wanted to show you this too. So we'll go take a look at the building from over there, but I wanted to get some bees going. So the last time we did anything useful, we were messing with bees, and I've learned more, but I've had 0 luck. So I watched a video. I can't even remember the guy that I watched it from, but it was informative, but it didn't help me. I wasn't able to actually. So anyway, that's the top of the world. It didn't help me have any success. It was informative and it helped me, but it did not allow me any success. So that's the top of the world right there for now. So we are on the top of the world. We're the tallest thing around us for sure. And so that's a good start. I wanted to show you this too, because we can jump. So since I only have this armor, I hope this doesn't actually kill me. I don't think I've jumped from this height. Well, but we'll give it a shot. Well, you know what? I'm going to do it because I have jumped from down here, and it hurts, but it doesn't kill me. So I can jump from here. Oops. And you know, I think if we had the full armor, if we had the helmet and the body armor, I don't think we would take any damage. But as it is, we just take less damage, quite a bit less. But I can jump from here to full run. And we'll go over to the stable, and it will hurt. In fact, it took, so we could have probably done it from the very top, but it took more than half our hearts. But still, that's a pretty good jump for that. So anyway, okay, so I have extended our beekeeping capabilities, but first I want to show you kind of what I've done here. So if you remember last time, I think it was probably just that high right there. Not even that probably. It was probably this high right here. It was just a stable, and it was open air, and you went in here and there was nothing. So now it's kind of cool. We have a ceiling, and the stable down here is kind of nice, and I like it. Still got our horses and Pegasus and various things. And then out here is kind of the beekeeping area, and we'll go into some of this. That's a centrifuge. That's a biofuel engine. That's an egg. This is a apiarist, whatever, chest. And these are a bunch of queens and junk that I have not successfully bred. And this is just going to be like, we do have a lot of honeycomb though. There's a biomass can. I'll show you how that gets made. Honey drops and beeswax. When you take a honeycomb and you put it in the centrifuge, that's what you get. And then you use the beeswax at least, or the honeycomb at least, to make things like the apiarist chest and the apiarist bag, which I have right here. So let me put some of this away. I'm not going to do a lot of building with that right now. Pull out the bag. I don't think there's anything in here I need except, well, maybe the scoop, just for, since we're doing bee stuff. So the apiarist bag, and I think, is that right? Apiarists. It sounds right. You use it like anything else. You right-click on it. It's just a chest, and it has pages full of things, that bees and whatnot. So I have princesses and queens and stuff in here, and it'll tell you, over on the left side, it tells you, like, well, for one thing, there's like a little up arrow. Let's see on the bottom over here on common, there's a little 2 up arrows. That means something. Maybe that means that that's what's above this one. Like if you can get from here to something else, that's common. There's a common drone, and then common plus common maybe means something else. But I've been trying to figure out how to breed these together, and I haven't had a lot of luck. So we're gonna try that today. We'll mess with it a little more. I don't think. Yeah, see, I do have some more princesses in here because I've had them in there. So, well, actually, let's go ahead and do that. Let's get these started because we want to give them time. So we need to decide what we want to do. Like, do we want to take a meadow princess and mix it with a common drone? I think the commons are really, they give you a better chance of getting something cool, but I don't really know how to use them. So this is a common meadows hybrid. I've successfully mixed it with I don't even know, with that red one, which I think is the meadows. I'm pointing at the screen, and I've gotten like a blue, which is a forest hybrid. I don't have any idea. I don't know how this works, so I'm just kind of randomly picking stuff. So let's just take a couple of drones, a couple of those. We've got plenty of princesses. Let's take a couple different drones. I don't want to use my common drone because I got it without having a common drone, and I think I'm trying to basically get to common drones. So we've got a few. Oh yeah, well, it's already dark. That's okay. I kind of wanted to show you what the building looks like in the dark anyway, so we'll go over to the mountain, and I'll show you around this place. Okay, so we're going to take the forest princess, and let's mix it with a meadow forest hybrid drone or a forest meadows hybrid drone. And I think there's something to do with, like, that you want the second strand or the second genome, or I don't know, whatever it is. But we're just going to mix one. So you put them in here, and this will work at any time of the day. So what did we decide? Forest meadows, those are the same one. Okay. And that's just a forest. So I'm just going to try one of these, and you'll see that now it does its thing. And I think, since we don't have the latest version of this, I think there's and then I just got a straight up forest queen. Although what I heard was that it wouldn't change the species until it went through its life cycle during the day, but I don't think that's true because this one did change its species. It was some sort of a, or maybe it was just a, let's try this, because this is just a straight up Meadows Princess. We're going to mix that with a Forest Meadows drone. And we got a Forest Meadows hybrid, so it changes right away into whatever it is, right? So we know what we're going to get out of that. We're going to get a Forest Meadows Princess in. So that helped, but that, I mean, it gave us one step away from just a regular. So there's a Forest Common hybrid queen. I figure maybe this is where we want to use, let's try using our common drone. I feel like we're going to waste it, but let's give it a shot. So it's a Forest Common hybrid, and we're going to use a common drone. I want it to just give us a pure common queen. Ooh, we got a no, it's a common forest hybrid queen. So anyway, that's better. I don't know if I had one of those yet. Okay, so while during the day they do their thing, and when they die, basically the way it works is you have to wait for them to die, and then they turn into one princess and 3 drones of whatever kind they end up turning into. And I think it's the type of the queen. And let's go look here. We have a Meadows Princess. So let's try a Meadows Forest hybrid. We haven't tried that yet. And we got just a straight up Meadows Queen, which I think there's all kinds of like statistics on the chances that you can get various different things, and so I haven't looked at it, but it is complicated. I don't fully understand it yet, so I haven't messed too much with it. So let's look. Okay, that will be doing its thing. That's not what I wanted. Let me put some of these away. And yeah, we'll just keep playing with it. We'll get it eventually. Oh, check it out. Transmutation tablet. I forgot to show you guys. So this is just portable transmutation. It's basically you create it the same way that you create the transmutation, the stationary one, except for instead of using obsidian around the edges, use dark matter. So I had to create some dark matter, but I had plenty of diamonds and stuff, so that was not difficult. So you guys that haven't been watching, this is totally a sidetrack, but you guys that have not been watching my Adventures in Yogbox, it's not like super, I haven't got the formula down exactly yet, but it is going to be a lot of fun, so you guys need to watch that. It will be really cool. And in that, they used to have equivalent exchange, and so I was kind of bummed because equivalent exchange just feels like cheating, especially in something like that, so when you're doing kind of like a medieval role-playing type thing. And so anyway, in the newest update, they took it out, and when they took it out, I had built an alchemy bag because there's a lot of dungeons and stuff, and you do a lot of going and getting stuff. There's our 18-minute mark. Don't worry, we're going to keep going. But anyway, you do a lot of dungeons and whatnot, and so I had an alchemy bag, and then they took it out, and I lost all the stuff that was in my alchemy bag, and I had gotten all of this stuff from these towers that I had raided. So I didn't lose everything, actually. I lost a lot, but I went and did a bunch of recovery work on my own, so you guys won't have to watch all that. But anyway, I just wanted to do a plug for that series because you guys will dig it. All right, let's go up here and look. So this is just the first level. So you come in here, and you can just go out on the balcony, and you guys start to get an idea of what that's going to look like. I'm not sure what I'm going to do over here. I got, so this is important. A couple of things here. So I brought in, I guess I should have shown you this. You can't see it from here. It's on the inside. I brought power over from the reactor. So we actually have straight power from the nuclear reactor, and the power goes up through there. So it just comes, I dug a tunnel, comes up right under here and goes up, and then ends up in our, I believe we're going straight into an MFSU, if I remember correctly. Yep. Which we're almost at full capacity, right? And it's just been pulling. This is actually just off solar power. I've had because it is pulling, well, I don't know if that's true. I think it is also pulling off of my solar panels. It is. So it's outputting to the solar panels are outputting here as well. So anyway, this is almost totally full. And then this is a high voltage converter, medium voltage converter, and a low voltage. And then the low voltage goes into this, which is an electrical engine, which is, let's see, it's an electric engine, which I believe to be part of the whole forestry mod. I've been working with that. And then this is a fermenter, which takes, you have to keep it supplied with water, which is why I keep hitting E to get out, and I keep typing in my search thing, which is why I have that endless water supply, because I've just been manually doing this. I've decided I don't want to, unless I'm going to pump it underground, which I might, but I'm trying to make this look kind of cool. I think it's more fun. It's like doing your chores. You come over here and you dig a bunch of water out and you dump it in the fermenter, and then the fermenter runs. We've already got, I mean, an MFSU and stuff over here. That kind of defeats. It's not really like a tack shop right now. Anyway, so the fermenter will take saplings and you take fertilizer. So fertilizer, let's see. I keep doing that. I don't know if I have any on. Oh, I think it's in the chest over here. So you take apatite. Well, let's just look it up. I think it's apatite and coal or something like that. Apatite and sand or apatite and ash will make fertilizer. So apatite and sand and ash makes fertilizer. Oh, that's good to know. I don't even know how to get ash. Take peat and smelt it down to ash. So anyway, and then there's a different fertilizer. I don't know what that is. Anyway, so this fertilizer comes from the apatite, so now we have a use for apatite, and you put fertilizer and saplings in here, you power it with this engine, which I think if you power it with a more powerful engine, it will make, it'll go faster, because it does take a little while. But anyway, if you put cans up here, then it just takes, if you don't have cans in there, it'll just fill this up with biogas, or bio something, and then if you put cans here, it'll just output cans of biogas here. So it's very cool. So now I've got biogas, which is what is used in this, which is the centrifuge. You put something in here and it outputs, well, you have to, I don't know what all you can put in, but right now it's bees, honeycomb, right? Yeah. And then this just takes biogas and it takes lava as basically, it's kind of what from my understanding, I think they're trying to basically type it off of a diesel engine, because it takes that as every time you start up, it takes a little lava, so it doesn't run on lava, it runs on biogas. But every time you start up, it takes a little lava. So anyway, that's how that works. And then let's go check out the very top level, which isn't anything now except for it's a bedroom, basically. I just wanted to have a bed here so I could sleep while I was trying to mess with the bees in between, sleep through the days and nights. And yeah, so I got a bed, and I'm going to put, this will probably be more like my tack shop. What I really wish, so a couple of things. I think they should do this, and maybe I don't know how you like tell people that make mods what they should do, but in the Yogg box they have this, I don't know what mod it comes with actually, but there's armor, like suit of armor stands that you can like put down, and then you can put armor on them, and it's like an armor stand. It would be like a suit of armor, which I think is so cool. So when I build my castle, one of the first things I'm going to do is take my current set of armor and I'm going to put it on there, and it's going to be like the first armor. And then every time I go through like a stage of like, once I get my first millionaire village to like have me as a member, I'll put a piece of armor, a set of armor up, and I'll put like little plaques. So I have that idea, but what I thought would be cool is to be able to have saddles, to where you could build saddles out of gold and silver and whatever, and then have saddle stands. I just think that would be cool to like have saddle stands up here. So anyway, that was one thought that I had, because there's really nothing else to do with it up here. Let's see. Yeah. So anyway, this was supposed to be my tack room. So tack has to do with, if you're not familiar with the term, it has to do with, at least I think it has to do with horses. So horse tackle. So you'd have things like bridles and all that kind of stuff. Anyway, so you guys get the idea. This is what it is, and I am really happy with this. I just started working. I was playing around. I didn't really want to. I wasn't going to spend a lot of time, and I just ended up being really happy with it. So let's see, what else. What else do I need to show you? Well, I guess we're not going to get to see it during the night, at least not right now. We got a lot of work to do. We're going to just start on some Computercraft. I knew this was going to basically be a catch-up video, but whoops. There we go. I like to go to the top of my volcano, which I still haven't used for anything. I said I was going to put my nuclear reactor in here, but I did not, obviously. And look out over the tower. So there it is. Now let's get over here. I like it from this slightly more of this angle. So yeah, you can see this just looks like it needs to go up at least one more level before it just kind of looks a little too squatty to me. And when I was first designing it, I think I would have made that second tier a little smaller and then the additional tiers a little smaller if I had thought about it more. Because that, the base area is just so useless. It's just going to be like an entryway. I want to keep it really open in there. But yeah, I don't know. So anyway, yeah, you can see I'm thinking, like I said, I was thinking about putting the chandelier so it hung down into here, into this room, so you could kind of see it from out here, or possibly down into this room. I'm not really sure. But yeah, I really do. I like the design. I'm happy with how it's turning out in general, especially the glass. It's kind of cool to do the zoom in, kind of get a look. I do like the way it's turning out and some of the details. I'm going to have to put, I want to put a lot more detail on it to kind of give it some character, but yeah, so it's coming along. I just feel like it's really short and squatty. It's not much of a skyscraper, but it's just the Taggart complex. It doesn't need to be the biggest building, I guess. It doesn't have to look like a giant skyscraper. It's still, you know, we started from nothing and we made that skyscraper, so that's our... I wonder what happens if you zoom. Yeah, you can't really zoom past the horizon, so let's see. I'm not sure what I'm going to do about those. I'm thinking about leaving them and just having the stairs kind of wrap around them. I'm also getting really excited about, basically, I'm going to extend this out, and this is going to just kind of turn into the dock area, so the dock area will kind of come out from here. I'll probably go down like 2 steps and then come into the dock area for the bay. And I'm going to put a place to dock my airship, which we will be creating soon. So let's go get to some Computercraft. I think I also had some comments I was going to go through. Somebody said I shouldn't use glass fiber cables for the reactor. They said it loses like 30% of energy for those cables. Use the 4-inch high voltage cables instead. And I was under the impression that the what am I trying to say? The glass fiber cables they were less lossless, or more lossless. They lost less energy than the high voltage cables, but I could be wrong about that. So if anybody knows, I didn't really oh man, see, this is you cannot get enough light in this room. It's just not even possible. So I haven't wanted to test that. I'm too lazy. I didn't really want to mess with it. So if you guys know that, let me know, and I'll switch the cables. But I mean, I'm getting plenty of power. I don't even really know why I would, because I just flat don't care. I mean, I've got 10 million EU in 2 different MFSUs, and I don't even ever use this thing and things. So yeah, not a big deal. We also have plenty of scrap with our new scrap concept. I haven't even used it. I've got 2 stacks there and a lot of stacks there, so we can get the rest of our armor. But that's not my most important thing to do right now. My most important thing to do right now would be, let's check out our diamonds just to see for fun. Yeah, we've got pretty decent. I mean, I used probably a whole row of stack of 64 getting the dark matter and stuff that I needed, but it just goes so quickly. Oh, I have a client star dry, so this is another thing. So I used to leave that on my portable transmutation tablet, so I would just throw it in here and just leave it there. I would never touch it. The problem is, and that works most of the time. Like, I can leave it in here. Let's see, hopefully, yeah, I can leave it in there and then come back and it'll be there, right? And then I can pull it out. The problem is when you save, when you exit and come back in, it seems to go away. So I've lost like 3 of them. And that's not a big deal, except that they hold like, you know, I don't know, 100,000 or 800,000 or whatever of the units, energy units. And so that, you know, it takes a stack and a half of diamonds to charge it fully every time. So I want to stop doing that. All right. Enough chatter, and this is going to be the longest video ever, but I want to at least get started on computers. I don't even know what like the first thing we have to do, or what if they need power, or so. Let's see. Is there such thing as a monitor? Network monitor. See, I don't even know what this stuff is from. Oh no, I hit R when I was in the screen. So this did not used to happen to me. I got a lot of comments of people saying that, you know, you don't want to hit R to get the menu, the I kind of forget the recipe, sorry, the recipe menu up, when you're on like a crafting table or something that has its own container, that you want to do it like when you should just go to your regular inventory and do it. And that, I mean, that makes sense. It seems to be the case, but the problem is that it used to work. I used to do it all the time and it worked fine. So I don't know what the deal is with that. This is going to take forever. I might have to pause and come back when it's ready, because I don't know how long this could take. It's just weird. It just takes forever. So let's do this. Whoops. Oh, we're back. Okay. So let's get out of there, go here, monitor R. So that takes a gold gear. So that, wouldn't seem to be... I would think that that would mean that that is Buildcraft, but I don't know. So let's look computer. I don't even know. All right, there we go. Computer takes redstone, glass, and stone. So that's simple. Do we have stone? Yeah, we've got some stone. Do we have any redstone on us? Oh, I also want to do this. Somebody said that eating a grub husk is like, it's supposed to be like a hallucinogen. They said grub husks are allow you to behold wondrous things when eaten. The Org 13, who's always on top of things, told me that, and I want to try it out. He actually told me because of the other series, but I thought it's just as valid in this series. So let's put some more junk away. And then we'll eat that thing. Let's do that now, just for fun. We should be outside if we're going to do this. I feel like it's more fun if you're outside. Less safe, but more fun. Alright. Let's go behold wondrous things. Whoa. I'm not really beholding anything very wondrous. I have hunger. Alright, so that was a waste. Waste of a grub husk. Luckily they're a dime a dozen. We'll go kill I need to get rid of some of these stinking trees. I hate them being around anyway. Okay, so that was a fail. Sorry about that. Fail boat. Alright. And back over here. Let's make our computer. We got the parts. Parts is parts. Disk, oh, well, we're going to need a disk drive, right? So we might as well grab one of those, but why don't we have a computer available to us? No, don't do it. Don't do it. Oh, glass pane. Oh, not a, like a non-cheating glass pane. Like that kind of a glass pane. Not a red power glass pane. Okay. Computer me. There's a computer. Disk drive me. There's a disk drive. What else we got? What else comes with Computercraft? I just don't even know. It can't be that simple. There's got to be like cooler stuff than that. Like, can't you get like a giant monitor or something? Let's do this. Let's clear. This is something I have not mastered the art of, is cycling through here and trying to find something useful. Oh wait, I thought I saw... There's a computer, there's a disk drive, a wireless modem. We want one of those. Turtles. Are turtles... Does this stuff have to do with Computercraft too? I just don't know what does. We definitely want a wireless modem though. I mean, that sounds like something we would need. So, what does it take to get one of those? Oh, a redstone torch, of course. I should be able to come up with a redstone torch. There. Wireless modem, there we go. Alright, so now the question is, what in the world do we do with it? Turtle, that looks very... Oh, it takes a computer, so yeah, for sure. Let's build one of those. A mining turtle. Oh, sweet. Wireless turtle, mining turtle, turtle. Wireless mining... Oh, we need a wireless mining turtle. What does it take for a wireless mining turtle? A diamond pickaxe, we can get that. So let's get ourselves another computer, another wireless modem, another computer, oops, no. I hate when I do that. I throw that in the stinking thaumium thingy thing. Another redstone torch, which will then get us another wireless modem. And then... Seriously. In you go. And let's grab some diamonds. Well, we might have some diamonds. Let's see. I don't have any diamonds on me. Rarity. That's alright. Let's just grab a stack. And then... Oh, I don't have any wood. Sorry, it's slightly disorganized. Let's grab those. We just need one pickaxe. Diamond pickaxe. And then wireless turtle me right now. Wireless mining turtle. Awesome. Okay. This is going to be a disaster, but we're going to give it a shot anyway. So how does this work? Let's go... Wait, what else? Was there anything else that looked... Charging bench. That's kind of cool. I didn't even know. See, what are charging benches? And what do you... We need to make one of those. Why don't we have a charging bench? We need a Mark III charging bench, I would say, for sure. Illuminator. Man, there's so much cool stuff. I don't even know. Personal save, trade a mat. We're going to have to do... Yeah, I need you guys telling me what to do. There's too much for me to figure it out on my own. Let's go up to our computer lab, our lit lab. And let's see. I just wish there was more to the computer lab experience. I wish there was like servers and stuff. Like you could get crazy with it. Have giant like storage arrays and whatnot. Oh wait. That's all right. We go through here. All right. Let's go over here and see. Okay. So I need to design a desk, but I'm just not going to mess with that at all right now. What I might do is take a marble cover and some marble posts. We'll just make a simple, this will just be our first. I need that to be, that's too low. Well, maybe it's not. Maybe it's not too low. What if I did... Let's do... I'll play with this more. Obviously, this is not the ideal. No. No. That's not what I want. This is not the ideal setup, but it will work as a starting point. I'll probably put a post right there, and then right there. It's kind of low, but it feels about right. So let's see. We should be able to put stuff on it at that level anyway. Let's get all of our awesome technology lined up. So I would think we'll put the computer right here. Ah, crap. Why is that not right? I thought that was at the right height. Sorry about that. I was sure that was at the right height, but it's obviously not. So that's going to mean one of two things. Because then that means we have to put it right there. So what we'll do is we'll make a platform. I think that's how we'll do it. We'll make these the rest of our half blocks. Let's go ahead and do it real quick. So that will be slabs. And I've done this way before. Right around the desk we'll just do half blocks. I think I did it in my Taggart building before where I had the floor half elevated, because a regular normal sized floor... Am I full? Why can't I pick that up? That's weird. That's happened before. So let's go just a little platform around here. And this is a long video. The problem is that this platform will now allow spawning, but anyway, I'll come back. That's good enough. We just need to get a computer down. Except for it's just so stinking low. But I want the computer right there. There we go. Yeah, I can't handle that. We got to do this right. At least kind of right. I guess what we could do is do smaller slabs and have it less less off the ground. So what did I do? Did I put down... That's funny. I must not have gotten those before. Anyway, good enough. Alright, so there's the computer. I'll work on this desk. Put the disk drive there. I don't even know if that's the way that works. Where does the wireless modem go? Does it go on top of the computer? Whoa! Nice. Craft OS. There's the wireless modem. That should actually be the other way around, I think. I know. I'm extremely nerdy when it comes to this. So what do I do with the mining turtle? Do you place it? I don't want to place it in here, probably. Hello? Yes, I know I'm spelling it wrong. So there is a drive, not a directory. What does that mean? So these should be commands. Yeah, so this is just a little, like, you can create directories and dance. I don't have any idea what just happened, but let's see, list. Turtle. Oh, so you can like maybe control it from here? Alright, we're gonna have to play with this. So that's a good start. This is totally against my whole point, which is that I wanted this to be a bunch of half slabs, and then so I'm gonna have to figure out what to do. I don't feel like I should have had to go all the way up there. I should have been able to go. Oh, I would have had to go all the way down there. So maybe what I'll do is like partial slab. I wonder if you can have like, no, you can't even do that. Maybe what I'll do is another partial slab on top of these, like a very thin slab on top of these, and I think maybe that would keep things from spawning. And maybe even a slab of glass, because I had thought about that as well. So anyway, this is going to be our computer room. This is not like a computer I was expecting. I was hoping that it wouldn't put off any light, or that it would put off light. I don't think it does. Let's see. This is a long video. I hate to even think. I'll bet we're 45 minutes plus. Yeah, so these monitors don't even put off light, which is not cool for me. I really wanted those to put off some light. But anyway, we'll test our theory as to whether monsters will spawn up here by leaving it. I think I'm going to get rid of these slabs. I'll come back and work on this desk later, and then we'll figure that out. Oh, but what we didn't do was go check on our. I guess before we leave, I got to do that. Let's go check on our bees real quick. So they should have, over the night, they should have died and left their princesses in here. So let's see what we got. All right, so I got a Forest Meadows hybrid. I don't remember what we put into it. I think it was maybe just a I don't remember what it was. Well, it must have been there's a forest princess. Okay, that's good. A common princess, so that's a common forest hybrid princess should put us in good shape to get something else, I believe, and a meadows princess. All right, so I'm not going to mess with this right now, but when we come back the next time, we'll do more with the bees. We'll do more with the Computercraft. I'll learn a little bit more about it and how it works, and we'll be back on track. But anyway, I wanted to show you guys I did a lot of work, and I wanted it to be a long video because I know it's been a while, so people that that are itching to hear it will have gotten a lot out of it, and some people probably stopped watching a while ago. So thanks for watching. I really appreciate it. Thumbs up if you liked it. Give me more ideas, things you'd like to see, and give me a little explanation too of how to use them. You know, how to use some of the stuff that we're looking at. So let's see. I was just looking to see if there's more comments. Anyway, thumbs up if you liked it. Check me out on Twitter, Minecraft OTB. It's a good way to follow me and find out what's going on and why I'm not posting or why I am or what I'm thinking about doing. And a good way to give me suggestions and tell me how to do things. And I appreciate it as always. I will talk to you guys next time. There's the Taggart complex finally starting to show some of its glory. We'll see ya.